That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me today for this Divine Masculine weekly reading. It's going to be from May the 24th to the 30th of May 2021 to see what the Divine Masculine's energy is going to be, what they're going to be experiencing and how they're going to be feeling during this week. So to start the reading, I'm going to be using Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I haven't used this deck for some time, so I thought I'd use that today to start the reading. So I'm going to start shuffling. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me on my journey and supporting my channel. It really does mean the world to me. Thank you to all of you for your love and support. It's very comforting knowing that I'm connected with people that are in the same or similar situation to me. So thank you so much for your comments, taking the time to sharing about your journey and sharing your love and encouragement to me. So thank you so much. If you'd like a private reading for a clearer message for your personal, unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below and I can book you in. And there will be an extended reading to this reading if you'd like to purchase that as well, just to see a more in-depth communication from your Divine Masculine, how they're feeling and what they'd like to say to you. So, but the extended readings are a collective reading still, so just put what, just take what resonates with you and put it into your situation. I do use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine because that's how I channel. Please don't be offended, just put it into your situation and how it resonates to you. I do realise it's just energy. And my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you've clicked onto the reading. If you feel connected to me and the message resonates and you understand how I channel, it means it's for you. So let's do this. What are the Divine Masculine is going to be experiencing during this week of May the 24th to the 30th, 2021? What they're going to be feeling, what they're going to be experiencing. Nice clear message, please. How the Divine Masculine is going to be feeling during this week of May the 24th to the 30th, 2021. Why? And it's number 31 as well. So the Divine Masculines are, and it says at the bottom of the deck, let new life. So the Divine Masculines are experiencing this deep, deep knowing why they've had this experience. Why things have happened or unfolded the way they are, because they have this deeper understanding. They understand why, because they have maybe done research. They have so much more knowledge now by the wisdom, the guidance that the Divine Masculines have been getting to maybe research or to find out more about this experience, about how they've been feeling. And as you know, the Divine Masculines, you know, some of my readings have been, you know, some of the cards that have come up are saying that the Divine Masculines do know that you're twin flames. They do know that this is a deep soul relationship with you. So they understand why now, because they are so in tune with themselves. They are so committed to themselves and allowing themselves to open up to receive wisdom, guidance, to be guided to maybe find out more about this relationship, and they're in tune with themselves. So they have this deep knowing. They've always had this deep knowing, but they're allowing that to come to the surface now. They're allowing that to actually feel that deep knowing, because they're trusting their intuition. So they understand why they're feeling the way they are, why they're experiencing what they're experiencing, and This is helping them free themselves as well. They're not feeling so bogged down and so as if they've got the weight on their shoulders. They're feeling more free because they understand why this has happened, why they're having the experiences they're experiencing. So 116, let's see what it says. Okay, the oracle message is, there is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intentions will be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. The essential meaning for this card is motives, driving, intention, the power of knowing the why. Yeah. So exactly what I said. The Divine Masculine understand why, because they're connecting with themselves very deeply and they are allowing themselves to feel this deep knowing, to guide them, to just really feel this love. And they understand why they've made changes in their life. They understand why they're having to make new changes, so they can experience this new beginning, this new adventure with you. They understand it, and because they're understanding it and they understand why, this is opening up so much for the Divine Masculines. So let's see what the relationship message says. We don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Now is the time to recognise whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behaviour is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this and why did I say that, and spend some time in introspection, the answer may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the deep knowing within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are buried treasures of the why. Uncover them by posing the most powerful questions you can ask yourself and your partner today. Why? Yeah. So again, they're understanding why this has happened, and they're understanding why they've had different experiences in the past in their life, and they're being at peace with this. They're going within. And we had at the weekends the reading about the card happiness came in, and they realised that their happiness comes from within. They're taking total responsibility of themselves and how they're feeling, and then asking themselves, why am I feeling these certain things? Why am I feeling the way I do? And they are getting their answers from in. They're not looking outside of themselves. When certain people behave in a certain way around your Divine Masculine, or they're in a different situation, before the Divine Masculines will maybe be offended or could feel very uncomfortable about something, but they weren't taking the responsibility on. They were blaming things outside of themselves. And now they're going within and taking responsibility of how they're feeling and asking themselves, why does that make me feel that way? Why does that make me feel uncomfortable? Why did those things happen to me? But they have the understanding of those things now because they are so in tune with themselves. They're so in tune with themselves, and they're allowing themselves to feel love. They're trusting their intuition, and they're trusting their deep knowing about this relationship. Things are unfolding, and they're being shown to the Divine Masculines why all of this is happening. So that's really amazing. Lots of unfolding for the Divine Masculines because they are so committed to themselves and they're going deep within. And acceptance again, that come out of the weekend's reading. Acceptance of why, accepting things for what they are, accepting love, accepting themselves for what they are, accepting you. So again, that's very powerful for this week, isn't it? Things are getting more and more intense each week that's going on, and things are more, you know, unfolding, and it's been so much more is being revealed to the divine masculines, because they're more open and they're looking at things differently, because they are in their heart space, because they have this love and they're allowing themselves to feel this love. So the next card the next deck I'm going to use is going to be, what one should I use? I'm going to use the Archangel Oracle deck for the next card. What else are the Divine Masculines going to be experiencing this week of May the 24th to the 30th, 2021? They're understanding why. They're having and experiencing this journey and things that they've experienced in the past, because they're taking total responsibility of themselves. They're allowing themselves to be in the deep knowing. They're listening to their intuition. What else are they going to be experiencing during this week? Beloved one, and it's Archangel Shamiel. I'm helping you with your spiritual soul relationship. Can you believe that, guys? Your divine masculine is being so supported during this week of May the 24th to the 30th, 2021. And at the bottom of the deck is victory. There is going to be victory, because they're sticking with their deep knowing. They're trusting themselves. They're trusting their intuition. And they are being so supported and guided about this relationship with you, because they're having a relationship with themselves. So how amazing is that, guys? That's so beautiful. I'm going to get the guidebook to see what else it says, but there isn't much we can say to that. They're just being so supported at the moment and guided of how to deal with this. And they're allowing themselves to receive. They're allowing themselves to receive, because how they're feeling about themselves, because they're taking responsibility, because they're in acceptance of this relationship. Everything's opening up. So it's page 21. So love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. Call upon me to guide you your thoughts and actions to bring romance into your life. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. Yeah. How special is that, guys? They have been so supported and guided, because the divine masculines do want to experience beautiful times with you, romance, all of those things that you desire as well. And I know that this relationship isn't all about the romance. It's about having a relationship with yourself. But when you're having a relationship with yourself, you're accepting that actually you do want to experience love, unconditional love and romance, are all the things that you experience when you have true love. The divine masculines want exactly the same things as you. You know, there is a lot of people that do say this isn't about romance, this isn't about whatever, you know, to do with just having this, experiencing this love with your divine masculine. But when you actually get to a place of being honest and truthful to yourself, and you're having a relationship with yourself, you do want to experience all of those things. And you're in a place now where you actually want allowing yourself to want to experience those things, manifest romance and love with your divine masculine. And your divine masculine wants exactly the same things as you. And you can experience romance, you can experience that deep love with your divine masculine when you do accept, and when you are in tune with who you really are, when you feel deserving, when you do take responsibility of yourself. You can have those things, because that is what, you know, when we take responsibility, when you experience romance with your divine masculine and you experience intimacy with your divine masculine, it's so pure because there's nothing in the way. There's no toxicity in the way. There's no negativity. It's all love. There's no fear or doubt involved. It's just experiencing pure divine love. And then of course you're going to experience romance, and the divine masculines do want to experience romance with you. They do want to do beautiful things with you and have those special precious moments with you, and they're being so supported at the moment, and then they're allowing themselves to receive this guidance to help them be able to experience this romance and love with you. How they're going to come towards you. So this means that you divine feminines are in a place of acceptance, and you're very in tune with yourself, and understanding this relationship, because you're going within, you're taking responsibility, and you're open to receiving this love. You're ready to receive this love now. You're ready to receive romance and all of those things that we desire, because you're being honest about everything. You know that that's possible. You're believing and trusting what you already know, and you're trusting in God, the higher power, the universe, whatever word you prefer to use. So how amazing is that, guys? The divine masculine has been so supported and guided to come towards you, and for them to feel comfortable and allow themselves to feel this love, this deep love. My goodness, guys, that's very deep, isn't it? Right. Next, I'm going to use Archangel Michael. I'm going to use next for this weekly reading. What else the divine masculine is going to be experiencing? This is going to be a really good, positive week, isn't it, for the divine masculines? Every week it's positive because there's always movement forwards and action. Even if you can't see any action, divine feminines, there's always movement forwards, and there is always action being taken, because the divine masculines are committed to this journey. They're committed to themselves. They're feeling more comfortable with themselves. They're getting to know themselves. They're going within. That is action. It may not be the action that you're expecting or what you're wanting, but that's only the ego that's controlling that. When you're actually honest and being truthful to yourself and just being in the present moment, in the now, that is where the love is, and that's when you do feel calm, because you're just in feeling that love and you're in the deep knowing of what you know that's going to happen. You know and believe and trust that your divine masculine is coming back, and you understand that you are one and that you're not separated. You're just not with a physical person. What else the divine masculines feeling, experiencing this week of May the 24th to the 30th? Write about your thoughts and feelings. Thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom, so I clearly express myself and glean insights, blessings and healings. Yeah. So this is about communication as well. The divine masculines are thinking about expressing themselves in some way by being creative. That could mean so many different things, but this is about communication. Some kind of communication, and at the bottom of the deck is use your imagination and you'll see the answer. Yeah. And we had imagination for the divine feminines this weekend. So divine masculines, you know, could be thinking about what they want to say to you, how to communicate with you, or they're doing something in a creative way to express themselves, to help them release how they're feeling within. So your divine masculine could be very creative. So just put it into your situation, how it resonates. But they're thinking about doing something that's communicating how they're feeling about you. And we know the divine masculines, you know, there could be a silence, there could be pause right now. But that's because the divine masculines are protecting you. God is protecting you. Because things have got to be so different between you and your divine masculine, because there has been this transformation occurring within you and your divine masculine, because you're one soul. They can feel this shift within you. They know that you have set healthy boundaries and that you're not going to receive breadcrumbs anymore, because you know your worth, you know that you deserve this love, and you're at peace with this relationship, because you know and have that understanding that you're one soul and that you are coming back together because you're speaking your truth to yourself. So the communication has got to be so important, and the divine masculines know this. They know that it's got to be different, and this is what they're doing, is preparing this. So during this week there could be some of you communication in some way, or your divine masculine could be expressing themselves in a creative way, writing down how they're feeling, taking note of how they're feeling and writing it down as well. Writing something down, communicating something where you actually get to see it in the 3D. So like I said, put it into your situation, how it resonates. But this is about communication, this is about expression, expressing themselves, and they know that they've got to express who they truly are now. And they are feeling the love, they're ready to explode because they do want to express themselves. So this support that they're getting from Archangel Chamuel this week, you know, is going to be helping the divine masculines to take some kind of action with communication, of expressing themselves, because they have this understanding why they're feeling the way they are about you, why they're feeling this love towards you. They have this deep understanding why, which is helping them feel more comfortable about communicating. They're preparing this communication, they're thinking about how they're going to communicate, and they may be, you know, some of your divine masculines might have already written down what they want to say to you. So just put it into your situation, like I said, of how your divine masculine would normally communicate with you. It could be through text, email, in some way there's going to be communication. Because everybody's situation is different. You know, sometimes there's big, you know, there's long distance between you know, you and your divine masculine, and some of your divine masculines could just live up the road. So it's different for everybody. So it's really important that you trust your intuition, or what that means to you about communication, how your divine masculine communicates. And your divine masculine could be, you know, creative and writing something down in some way, how they're feeling. That is communication in itself, isn't it? So that's beautiful, isn't it, guys? Right, I'm going to go to my energy pots next. So for the extended reading, I would go into deeper communication. So if you want to purchase that, that is in my email's in the description box down below, and I will send you the link within the next 24 hours of you emailing me. So I will do my energy pots, and I'll do my communications for this reading, but then there will be more for the extended, for the communication for the divine masculine. So believe, yeah, because they understand why, and they have this deep knowing. They believe in themselves, they're trusting themselves, and they believe in this relationship. They believe that they can experience love and romance. They can experience good things in their life. Ready, that fell out as well. They're feeling ready. They're feeling ready, guys, because they're believing. They're not allowing the doubt and the fear to take over. They're not allowing that to rule their life anymore. Love rules their life now. They believe that they can have their dreams and desires and experience so much love in their life, because they know that they're worth that now, because they're having a relationship with themselves. And that's because you are divine feminines. You're being honest and truthful for yourself, and your divine masculine is feeling that shift. They're having this transformation too. It's very powerful, and it can be very uncomfortable when we're having this transformation. Let's see what my communication is. Let's give it a good shuffle. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Your divine masculine is so proud of you. They really do believe in you, because they're believing in themselves. But they are so proud of you, even if they've never told you that before. They are so proud of you. They know how much you've changed and how much you've achieved during your transformation. They are proud of you. Well, that one popped out, so you're getting an extra communication today, guys. Thank you for showing me how to love. Yes, they're thanking you for showing them how to love. How amazing, guys. Divine masculines, your divine masculine may have found it really hard to express love before, because they weren't allowing themselves to feel love, because how they felt towards themselves. You are my goddess. They know that you're their goddess, because you have shown them how to love, because they've never experienced love like this. And they look up to you because you're full of love. And maybe you're the type of person that finds it really easy to express love and to show love. And your divine masculine's always been proud of the fact that you can do that you can share your love. And maybe it's something that they've always wanted to be able to do. So they're thanking you for that, for showing me how to love. because they're loving themselves now. And you are loving yourself too. That is why they're able to do this, because you're one soul. And before, yes, you was one that was giving and expressing your love, but you was expressing your love and giving from a place of fear and doubt. And you was feeling very not understanding why you was getting the response from your divine masculine when all you was doing was loving them and giving and showing them how you feel. But actually it was from a place of fear and doubt, because you were fearful of rejection. You were fearful that your divine masculine didn't feel the same, or that you've got it wrong and that you were crazy. You were fearful, all of those things, because you didn't feel worthy of this love. You didn't feel deserving of this love, because we're so used to looking at things that maybe things to go wrong, and that things aren't going to work out for us, and how would, why would I experience this love like this? So we put the block in the way, even though we felt like we was expressing our love to our divine masculines. We were expressing it through fear. And that's why the divine masculines blocked it. They wasn't receiving your love. They wasn't allowing themselves to receive the love, because you wasn't allowing yourself to receive the love. And that's why your divine masculine responded the way they did, or behaved the way they did, because they're reflecting back to you what you was really feeling deep within inside. But now you are in a place of acceptance. You're feeling worthy of this love. You're open to receiving this love. You're trusting yourself. You're being honest and truthful to yourself. And that's why the divine masculines are able to say, thank you for showing me how to love. Because this is what they're doing in their everyday life now. Because they're feeling good about themselves, because they're having a relationship with themselves. They don't care what's going on outside of themselves, because they're tuned in, trusting themselves. So this is amazing, isn't it, guys? I hope you understand how I channel, and this message, this reading today resonated with you for the divine masculines during this week of May the 24th to the 30th, 2021. My words are all over the place today, guys. Something's going on with me, but anyway, this has been a beautiful, powerful reading. It's going to be a powerful week, and I think it's going to be like this for some time now. Every week it gets more and more powerful. So let me know in the comments down below how you're doing, and if this does resonate with you. And if you would like to purchase the extended, just email me, and I will send it to you within the next 24 hours, within you sending me the email. So anyway, guys, you know that I think about you, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you all, and I love you all so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?